Hello, this is lesson Algebra 1, Communication. Now, over here, we can see that I've got 3 square blocks. And these square blocks can be communicated in the term of 3x squared. Because I don't know the length of either side of this square, so I don't know, so I call it x. So this breaks down into what's known as an algebraic term. And this term has 2 parts. It has the coefficient, which tells me the number of squares that I have, and the variable, which is the letter that I've designated as the unknown part of my term. It's a square because we take it as being x multiplied by x. So x multiplied by x, as we learned before with exponents, is actually x squared. Because each x has the exponent of 1, I multiply them together, 1 plus 1, my product rule gives me 2. Now, part of communicating in algebra is also using what's known as algebra tiles. These algebra tiles represent different terms or different possible terms. For instance, if I have, let's say, 1x squared, and I have 2 of these x blocks, and let's get a couple of the negatives here. 3. Here I now have 3 different terms. I first of all have my x squared, so I only have one of them. Don't need to put the 1. I have 2 of my x's, and I'm just going to move this up here. Positive, 2x. And I have 3 negative 1's. So 1, 2, 3, all of them are negative, negative 3. And so I've now represented all these algebra tiles as this kind of sum of terms, which is actually called a polynomial. So each nomial is like a term. I have more than one, so it's a polynomial. In this case, it's a trinomial, 3. I can also go the other way. Let's say if I have a polynomial, and I'm going to change it here to 3x squared minus x plus 4. So I'm going to change that into my algebra tiles here. So I'm going to get rid of these guys, delete them. Sorry about the time here. Delete. And I'm going to get this. So I have 3x squared, so that means I need 3 of my green or positive x squareds. So there's 3x squareds. I need 1 kind of negative x. And I need 4 positive 1s. 1, 2, 3, and, oh, missed it, and 4. Oh. There we go. Fixed it. So there's my 4 there. So I use the algebra tiles to represent my polynomial. Going forward, a polynomial itself can be classified by the number of terms it has and also the degree or sum of the exponents of those terms. So for example, x squared is a monomial, because there's only one of it, with a second degree term, because its exponent is 2. X to the power 4 plus 3 is a binomial, because there's 2 terms, bi means 2, with a 4th degree term because it's x to the power of 4. So we can also classify or communicate our polynomials now in terms of degree and also the number of terms that it has. So for example, let's look at the degree of each term in each polynomial here. So here I have x to the 4 minus x to the 3. Well, this is going to be a binomial, and it has x to the 4, so it's a 4th degree. So we're just looking at the largest one. Here I have r to the 3rd plus r to the 4th, or 4r minus 12. Well, this is going to be a trinomial. it is going to be the third degree, because it only goes up as high as the third degree.